Hey guys, it's Andy, and today what we're going to be doing is I'm going to explain how to do heavy metal vocals. Now, heavy metal vocals are like when you scream, when you're like, "Hey!" And they're kind of like, Five Finger Death Punch, Slipknot, where it's not singing, it's straight up screaming. And basically, I have 3 tips that will be able to get you to do it correctly without hurting your throat, because what heavy metal singers used to do before this strategy or this method was created is they would just scream, and it would damage their vocal cords, and they would have to retire after like 3 years. But to make you last longer so that you don't lose your voice, because it'll start to sound like they smoke. You'll start to sound like you smoke if you just scream. So this is how you do it correctly. Okay, so tip number 1. Don't use emotion, because we tend to get angry. Like if it's an angry song, like the song by Five Finger Death Punch called Burn MF. It's very angry music, and it's hate. But the thing is, you don't want to like scream basically you don't want to scream with emotion so that it hurts your throat, because it will be like you're like and it will hurt your throat, and it could hurt. So what you want to do instead is just instead of going deep into the lyrics, just scream them. Don't like do the voice. Don't use emotion. That's number 1. Now, number 2, when you scream, you want to scream in your head voice. So if you don't know the singing terms, your head voice is above your Adam's apple. So when you sing high, and you can feel like up here, like here, in your throat, that is your head voice. When you are singing, like your chest voice is when you sing low, and your normal voice, like mine, is probably around here, your Adam's apple. Your head voice is everything above that. So like when someone screams like a girl, that's screaming in their head voice usually. But basically what I mean by this is, now you don't want to be like, if you're trying to do something like Five Finger Death Punch, Slipknot, Avenged Sevenfold, Disturbed, bands like that where it's low screaming. It's not like AC/DC, Guns N' Roses, Judas Priest. It's not high like that. You still want to be low. Just scream normal, but instead of screaming here, scream here. So instead of going, you want to go, it's a little different, and you can kind of tell the sound. So instead of going, you can go, it's sure it's gonna sound a little quieter, but if you're recording, then as you're recording, or after you record, you can, if you need to, you can make your vocals louder. Which kind of brings me into the 3rd tip. The 3rd tip, this one is good, but it's not the greatest. So what you want to do is, for each line individually, you want to say them normal, as if maybe even you're rapping them, but then slowly build up the screamo in it. So if, let's say we're doing hey, like the word hey, so you go hey, 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 hey. It's like that. Because eventually, because you go from hey to hey, and it will be completely different, and it shouldn't hurt if you do it correctly. If you can feel it in your throat, then you're not doing it right. But if you do it, if you can't really, like if you feel the growl down here, then you're not doing it right. But if you feel the growl, if you don't feel, it shouldn't be a growl even. It should be, it's more of a roar. A growl is going to be like ooh, when you want it to be ooh. It's more of a roar than a growl. So, yeah. Basically, instead of screaming with a growl, scream with a roar. And the building up the scream, it doesn't work. It works, but it's not the greatest. The other 2 tips are definitely way better. This one, not the greatest, still does work. And it does take a long time if you're going to build it up. What I recommend doing It's just straightforward. Just try screaming in your head voice, like in tip 2. If you can't do that, try this, and just remember, don't use emotion, and you should be fine. But if you do feel it down in the bottom of your throat, like a scratchy feeling, or if you start to have a sore throat after you do it for a while, then you're not doing it right. But just make sure that if you can't feel it, then you're fine. If you do, then you know you're doing it wrong. So that's pretty much what I have to say about that for this video. If you guys want me to give more tips on how to rap, how to do heavy metal, how to sing, stuff like that, just let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll do more. Let me know what you guys want to see more of. You guys want to see more Skywars? You want to see some more? If you guys want me to do some more things, just let me know what you want me to play, what you want me to do, what you want me to sing, like basically whatever you want to see on this channel. Comment down below. Now, I will have a link to the new Magic Moments song in the description down below, or you can just go to my channel straight in the, if you're already a watcher of this channel, then you probably have heard it, but if you haven't heard Magic Moments yet, I would recommend hearing it. Same thing with Breakers of Society and my other 2 songs. Listen to all 4 of my songs. They're pretty good. The album should be released within 6 months. I just have a couple songs that I need to do with Third Phantom, and a lot of my songs just need to have beats, and a lot of my songs are almost done. So I'll have probably 2 songs within the next month out, hopefully. Best case scenario, worst case scenario, I don't have any, but I'm really working over Christmas time, the holiday season, to have stuff done, to have at least 1 song out. If best case scenario, I do 2. I can't get all the full album because some of the songs are with Third Phantom, unless I have them come over to here or I go over there, then maybe. But yeah. So if you guys like these tips, let me know if they worked. And if you're part of a band, let me know in the comment section down below, and might check your band out if you got a YouTube channel. I'm actually forming a band right now too, so I'll let you guys know when we start rolling, and I'll have the link to that channel in the descriptions of my videos when we start rolling. But for now, we'll see you guys in another video. Let me know if these tips helped you in the comment section. Bye.